Chapter 11, What Stays in the Pocket. Tuesday, a day like any other. Jiho was riding his bicycle through the back street leading to the morning market. The air was cold. The smell of last night's rain still lingered. He stopped at a red light. Waited. In that moment he felt something in the pocket of his jacket. He reached in, pulled out a small box. A candy box. He'd bought it yesterday from the vending machine at the university, then forgotten it. He looked at it for a second, then put it back in his pocket. The light turned green. He rode on. Work in the morning was routine. Deliveries, corridors, boxes, but the third floor was on his schedule today. He pushed the cart slowly through the hallway, the smell of antiseptic, the distant sound of machines. Then, a small voice from the end of the corridor. He stopped. Layan was sitting on the metal bench. Alone, studying her pink shoes. She hadn't seen him yet. Jiho took the candy box from his pocket, looked at it, then looked at the little girl. He exhaled quietly, walked toward her slowly, stood in front of her. Layan looked up. Her eyes widened. "Jiho?" He didn't smile. But he leaned down slightly and held out his hand, the small candy box. Layan looked at it, then at him. Then she reached out and took it. She said with a child's gravity, "Is this for me?" He said simply, "If you want it." She opened the box immediately, took one piece, put it in her mouth, then held the box out toward him. "Take one." He looked at her. She was offering him his own candy. He said, "It's yours." She insisted, held the box out further. He sighed, took one piece. Layan smiled in total triumph. In that moment, Nora appeared from the end of the corridor. Her eyes took in the scene immediately. Jiho standing, Layan chewing candy, a small box in the child's hand. She paused for a second, then approached. She said quietly, "Where did that come from?" Jiho answered before Layan could speak, "I bought it yesterday. I forgot it in my pocket." Nora looked at the box, then at him. She said nothing at first. Layan held the box up toward her sister. "Nora, candy?" Nora looked at Jiho once more, said in a steady voice, "Next time ask me first." It wasn't anger. It wasn't a sharp reprimand, just clarity. Jiho gave a small nod. "All right." Silence. Then he said, "I didn't mean to." She cut him off. "I know." Adam was sitting at the end of the corridor. He had noticed everything. Jiho's silence, Nora's clarity. Something in that scene felt familiar. He didn't know why. He looked at Jiho for a moment. The tall, quiet man, who didn't seem to want to talk, and yet had brought candy. Before Jiho left, Adam said in a very low voice, "Thank you." Jiho turned, looked at the boy. He hadn't expected that. He nodded once, without a word. Then pushed his cart and disappeared at the end of the corridor. That same day, in the evening, Jiho was sitting in the cafe, behind his usual table, going over the accounts. Dongwook walked in without an invitation, as he always did, dropped himself into the chair across from him, said, "Why doesn't your cafe sell gimbap? I was hungry." Jiho didn't look up from his papers. "This is a cafe." "I know, but some cafes sell food. This one doesn't." Dongwook looked around. The cafe was nearly empty. Only 2 customers. Soft yellow light. Quiet music from the speaker. He said, "This place is honest in an unsettling way." Jiho looked up. "What do you mean?" Dongwook studied the ceiling. "I mean nothing excessive. No overdone decor, no enormous menus, just coffee and silence." Silence. Then he added, "Like you." Jiho didn't answer, but he closed the folder in front of him.